For 6 years, the Countess murdered with impunity. During those years, there have been countless rumors about her. But the name of Bathory, not only illustrious, but also diligently protected by the Habsburgs, frightened her possible accusers. Towards 1610, the king had in his hands the most sinister reports, together with proofs concerning the Countess. After much hesitation, he decided to act. He ordered the powerful Berserk Count Palatine to investigate the tragic events at Sedge and punish the guilty parties. At the head of a contingent of armed men, those arrived unannounced at the castle. In the cellar, cluttered with the previous night's remains, he found a beautiful mangled corpse and 2 young girls who lay dying. But that wasn't all. He saw the walls splattered with blood. He smelled the smell of the dead. He saw the iron made in the cage, bowls of dried blood, the instruments of torture, the cells, and in one of them a group of girls who were waiting their turn to die, and who told him that after many days of fasting, they had been served roast flesh that had once belonged to the bodies of their companions. The Countess, not denying those accusations, declared these acts were all within her rights as a noble woman of ancient lineage. To which Count Palatine replied, "Countess, I condemn you to life imprisonment within your castle walls." Deep in his heart, Thurzo must have told himself that the Countess should be beheaded, but such an exemplary act would be frowned upon because it affected not only the Bathory family, but the nobility in general. In the meantime, a notebook was found in the Countess's room, filled with the names and descriptions of her 610 victims in her handwriting. The followers of Elizabeth, when brought before the judge, confessed to unthinkable deeds and perished on the stake. Around her, the prison grew. The doors and windows of her room were walled up. Only a small opening was left to allow her to receive her food. And when everything was ready, 4 gallows were erected on the 4 corners of the castle to indicate that within those walls lived a creature condemned to death. In this way she lived for 3 years, almost wasting away with cold and hunger. She never showed the slightest sign of repentance. She never understood why she had been condemned. On August 21st, 1614, a contemporary historian wrote, "She died at dawn, abandoned by everyone. She was never afraid. She never trembled. And no compassion, no sympathy or admiration may be felt for her. Only a certain astonishment at the enormity of the horror, a fascination with white dress that turns red, with the idea of total laceration, with the imagination of silence starred with cries in which everything reflects an unacceptable beauty." The Countess Bathory reached beyond all limits, the utmost pit of unfettered passions. She is yet another proof that the human creature, with absolute freedom, is horrible.